Hey guys, thank you for tuning into our episodes. We recorded this when our podcast was titled Shooting the Shit. It's the same format you love, just a different name. We hope you enjoy it.
You gobbled that shit up, like all of it. You didn't even give me any.
Yeah, well, I thought you said you were vegan anyway.
Well, yeah, but the point is like that you didn't order me food. You just ordered yourself steak 3 days in a row, and then I just have been like eating mince. Hi everyone, I'm Zoe. I'm 31. My pronouns are they, them, and I'm from Reno, Nevada. I have a fiance. Her name is Avery, and we have 2 dogs, Livy and Leuven. And I work in the film, TV, and live events industry, but I also do sign language interpreting on the side. This podcast is important to me because I have a passion for comedy, and it's intended to be a fun way to connect with my old friend Jarvis and to have a creative outlet, not only for myself, but hopefully for our listeners. Thanks for joining us.
What's up, folks? I'm Jarvis, and I'm coming in at the ripe age of 45. And I'm from San Diego, but I'm currently posted up in Tennessee. No wife, no kids, so I'm rolling solo. I currently work for an HVAC company as a delivery driver. I also do some acting on the side, but I hopefully can make that more permanent in the future. That's kind of what I'm looking for. This podcast is important to me because I love to perform and just do cool shit, and a podcast seems like a dope way to do that, as well as, kick it with my longtime homie Zoe. So thanks for tapping in, folks.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Shooting the Shit. I'm Zoe.
I'm Jarvis.
I guess I'll kick us off with the most relevant thing in my life. So, Jarvis, I think you'll relate somewhat to this, both of us being in the film and TV industry. I don't know actually how much work you've done behind the scenes on things, but it's a logistical nightmare. And I'm working on a project right now that is the reason that I'm all like flustered because
Yeah.
we were supposed to have an out time of 5 o'clock, and then it was very clear to me that it was not going to end at 5 o'clock. And then I checked to see how long it was going to take me to get home, and it was like
Yeah.
almost 2 hours. So I just dipped out early and was like, sorry guys, like you're going to be fine without me.
Yeah.
But yeah, the whole day was just like, I mean, it's been the last like couple of weeks, just constantly there's something. The thing is like it all comes back to money, right? So
Right.
there's like a budget for this thing. It's a budget that like, so you acted in trivia night, right?
Right.
Trivia night was 30 pages, and its ultimate budget ended up being like $15,000 or $16,000. This thing that we're doing is collectively like probably 21 to 25 pages and also has a budget of $15,000. So I'm over here like, okay, this can be done, right? Like we can do this for this amount of money, but you have to be really meticulous about who you pick, who you bring on, what their motivations are, why they want to work on your project. And for me, that's easy because I'm a person who I accept jobs that are things that are like bigger that I don't care so much about for the experience and for the money, right? Like if
Right.
it's a big job and they pay well, then I'm like, yeah, I'll totally do that. That way, when little projects come up that are like queer or this one's like deaf centric and queer, like when stuff like that comes up, then I can just be like, cool, I'll work for basically no money and
Hmm.
we'll get the shit done, right? So those are the kinds of people you have to look for when you have no budget. You got to look for people who are like, "Hey, I'm passionate about filmmaking. I want to make sure this content is getting out.
Yeah.
I'll basically volunteer my time to you." So from the beginning, this project has been a basically micro budget project that's being approached like it's a project with a much bigger budget. And it's been like a constant battle of me just being like, hey, rein it in. Like this can be done, but be realistic. Like that's all we have to do is be realistic. It sucks because I was not listened to from the beginning months ago when this first started. And so now we actually started filming today and it's all like coming to a head, right? Like we didn't have enough time to do anything. That's partially because we're trying to squeeze however many scenes into a 3 hour window, which like 3 hours is no time at all when you have to load in gear, set it up, and then actually shoot the shots and then make like a full set change within the same location. Like that stuff takes time. And so I'm just like, melty face emoji is my like personality right now, where I'm just like, what is even happening? And it just sucks because like yesterday I actually was like crying about it because it was so overwhelming. And I was just like, there's no, I don't feel like there's anything that I could have realistically done differently to like avoid being in the position that I'm in now. And it sucks because I like care so deeply about queer filmmaking.
Right.
I'm like willing to do what it takes to make this like get this thing done. And so it's just like so hard when it just feels like pa pa over and over and over and just like beating my head into a brick wall. So today was an interesting day. And honestly, I thought that all things considered, it went pretty well. And then I was talking to Claire, our producer, before we started rolling, and I was just saying that my director slash writer slash boss said that the DP gave him a finger wag and then said, a day like this cannot happen again, and then gave me no more context or like understanding as to what that means. And so now I'm just sitting here like, what does that mean? A day like today
Yeah.
cannot happen again. Like what? So
Yeah.
that's what's going on in my life currently.
Yeah. What the fuck does that mean? Goodness.
Oh,
Um.
I'm just like, don't say stuff like that, you know? Like, you got to give me a little bit of information on what that means, because that just makes me feel like you're saying, like, hey, you did a shit job at coordinating things today. Can't happen again, but it might not have anything to do with me.
True. That's yeah. It's super vague. It like leaves it just kind of leaves it hanging out there. Yeah. I hate that. I don't. I've never really been involved on that part of it. But the sets that I have been on, I've noticed just from a talent point of view, like it seems like it would be madness, just like having to do all that stuff, and then
Crazy.
yeah, and then budget also comes into play too, you know, and you're trying to shoot this in the short window. Yeah, it's I could see how that would be super frustrating, doable, but super
Mhm.
frustrating. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So.
Yeah, you have to have a really strong leadership team because you have to have somebody who's willing to put the priorities in order. And for me, it's always, always schedule. Like lock in the schedule, lock in in the locations, and then you book everything else around it. Because otherwise, you get yourself in a situation where you've cast a whole entire cast and you've crewed up, but then you're trying to figure out dates that work for everybody. So you have to just be like, hey, here are the shoot dates. Are you available? And then you book people accordingly. And I should have known the minute that I expressed that and it wasn't like latched onto, I should have known it was going to be a shit show.
Yeah,
But
I guess it was kind of like rolling itself out slowly but surely.
yeah, but I did know. I did. I was like, this is gonna be a shit show. So let's do us a
Okay.
little improv
Well,
scene.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to start it off? So this is
Hey buddy,
all right, go ahead.
thanks for taking my call. I know it's late. I just like, man, I don't know, man. Like it's just been crazy at work and you're my best friend, so I figured I could just like call you and tell you that going through it right now.
Yeah,
So
you know
because
that, bro. Of course, of
uh
course.
Jake, right?
Yeah. Is that
So
the dude with the that's the dude with the
oh,
big forehead,
huge,
right?
huge. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we used to
Okay, yeah, I
call
know
him
that dude.
Five Finger Jake, whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I only met him like that one time at the party at dude's
Uh-huh.
crib that
Uh-huh.
time.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah, go
yeah. So
ahead.
anyway, right now we're working together and technically he's like my boss, right? And I'm just like, bro, like, I don't know. It's a constant struggle. His head is like so far up in the clouds.
Yeah. Is it putting it nicely, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, that I'm
More like
just
up his ass, but go ahead. Yeah.
right up somebody's ass.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And so I don't know, it's just killing me a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so have you talked to your boss about it? Like, or are you just kind of keeping it all in and like, what's the deal with that? Like,
Yeah,
don't you think you need to say something? Like,
yeah, let's cut to the scene where I said something. Uh, hey.
so tell me I understand you got something on your mind. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, yeah. So, we took on this project together, right? And you're my buddy. We've known each other since what, like fourth grade?
Yeah. Fourth
And
grade, fourth or fifth grade. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We go way back. So
Yeah, yeah.
I gotta say, like, I was really looking forward to this. I really was. I was like, oh hell yeah, my boy Jake. Like, we
Word.
got it. We're gonna, But I've noticed some like crazy decision making that's happening at like a level that's higher than me. And I do recognize that it's just me and you, and you're higher than me. So the level higher than me is you. I'm talking about you. You are making some crazy decisions. That's I'm gonna just shoot it straight with you. Like that's what I'm
Okay, bro.
yeah. So I'll give you an example. For like food for the week,
Yeah.
I told you, hey man, we got like a $200 budget food for the week, so we should probably just go like buy groceries and then you and I can like cook it at our Airbnb and have food for the week. Remember we talked about that?
Yeah, I remember that. I remember us talking about that.
And then you ordered steak like 3 times in a row. Remember for like lunch, like not even for dinner. Remember?
Yeah, I mean, it had been, dude. You don't understand how long it's been since I've had steak, and it's I just been kind of like in a steak mood. I've been watching a lot of like steak type shit on YouTube, so I don't know. I just figured, we're just kind of chilling. I was like, why the fuck not? I didn't
Okay,
really think anything
yeah.
about it, honestly.
Well, but then I asked you for the receipts and it was like $110 for each steak and it was 3 times that you did that and that was only 3 meals because you gobbled that shit up. Like all of it. You didn't even give me any.
Yeah, well, I thought you said you were vegan anyway.
Well, yeah, but the point is like that you didn't order me food. You just ordered yourself steak 3 days in a row and then I just have been like eating mince.
Well, man, why didn't you say anything? I thought that you was like doing something else and eating some other else. Shit, I didn't know, man. I just was in a steak mood, and you never said anything about it, so I thought it was all good. So it
Okay,
wasn't
okay.
like,
We can move on from the steak thing. That clearly we're going to agree to disagree. But it's other stuff too, dude. Like head, your head's in the clouds on this project. What?
go ahead, dude. I'm listening, man. Go ahead.
Okay, well, I mean, like, there's like the materials, right? Like, I was like, hey, $500 budget for the materials. And then you went and bought like all of the best stuff, and it was like $2,000. And I'm just like, where's this money coming from? And you were like, oh, we'll get it. And then there was like those girls you brought over. And I was like, where did these
Oh yeah, those two chicks. Yeah, I know them. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that was. Hey, bro. Hey, they were ready, bro. They were ready.
Not even gonna ask you what that means, but I am concerned about it.
Well,
What?
no, man, go ahead.
Okay, and then let me oh, and then there was that day that I was like, "Hey, like it's going to be an off day today, so we should like hang out at the Airbnb. We can like go to the pool and just have like a super low key day." And then you like ordered a fireworks show and then we were out
Yeah,
pool. Yeah, like
that shit
bro,
was
like
dope. It was dope, bro. You gotta admit, it was pretty fucking cool. Especially at the end, it was like all that big fucking, what was it, like the what they call that shit, like a finale or whatever, and it was
yeah.
just, and that shit was like shaking all the cars, and the car alarms were going off and shit, bro. Tell me it wasn't cold though.
All right. I'm not trying to like argue the legitimacy of
Oh, I'm not trying to argue. I'm just you. Hey, come on. You gotta show props when it's time to show props. Come on, I deserve some props for that. You gotta admit. I looked
Jake.
over into what? Go ahead, man.
Bro, are you not hearing how fucking crazy you are? I mean, sorry. I mean, how crazy you sound?
Well, nah, dude. Like, what the fuck? Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like,
Are you not hearing the like unrealistic, like completely out of this reality that we're currently in nature of what you're saying?
no, I think it's no. I'm missing it, bro. Tell me how I'm missing it.
Where's the money coming from, Jake? That's how you're missing it. That's the question.
So
The answer can't be credit cards. If you say credit cards, I'm gonna karate chop your goddamn throat.
no, man, you know I don't fuck with no credit cards, man. Like I took me all that time to get out of fucking debt. I had like 7 or 8 of them, man. I don't have any credit cards. So okay, man. Like I'll be real with you. Since I've known you forever, fuck it. I mean I'll tell you what's up. So I've been like doing like a little bit of like real estate on the side, and I got a couple of duplexes that I've been renting out. First of all, how did you hear about the ad? Let me just start that way with you.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Thanks for touring the place. Uh yeah, my cousin told me about it. Yeah, like he told me about the wink wink, like the business of it, right?
No, no. what is wink wink? I don't.
Like bro, the
No.
drugs,
The who?
the drugs, the money laundering.
No. I don't. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, that's crazy because my cousin told me that
Who's your cousin?
my cousin Blake, you know Blake, that he's like your other tenant guy. Yeah, you know Blake. I can see it on your face. And he told me, he was like, "Hey, if you're trying to make money fast because you maybe like to spend money that you don't have, I do."
Uh-huh.
He was like, "Go get in on it with with my boy Jake. He's got like a whole thing set up, like duplexes, you know what I mean? Duplexes." And so then he told me if I came to you that you would, like deal me in basically.
Huh. So how you know him? Where you know him from?
Blake? He's my cousin. I already said that.
Your cousin. How come he's never mentioned you?
Well, I don't know. I mean, because I never expressed interest before in like, getting rich quick.
Uh,
But I like a certain lifestyle, like, you know what I mean, man. Like,
no, I don't know what you mean.
I saw the car you have outside. Like, we got similar cars.
You asking a lot. You talking a lot of bag talk, homie. Like you're getting a lot of bag slab talk. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Bro, we're on the same team here. I don't understand the contention. I'm trying to work with you.
So I don't know if you're trying to like make a new friend or some shit, homie, but I don't need any new friends.
No, I don't want to be your friend. I want to be your business partner.
What kind of business are you talking about?
The money laundering. How many times you want me to say this shit? I'm trying to keep it on the down low.
So tell me more about this business that you say that I'm so-called involved in.
What do you? This is your business. I came to you for information.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you, man. No, he already told me. He told me you were coming, bro. No, I'm just fucking with you, man.
Ooh, you got my heart racing.
Yeah,
It's
nah.
like,
Nah, bro, you good. I just did that shit to be fucking with you. But
oh, you
no,
got
check
me.
this out. Yeah. So check this out. Yeah, so he kind of filled you in on like how it all works. It'd be like weekly pay. We're going to we just keep it like a real low key operation here, okay? Like
Yeah.
so we need to get you the passcodes for the gate because we can't just have motherfuckers coming up off the street, straight up off off up in here.
Mm-mm.
So let's see, what else do I need to tell you? Did he tell you about the safes and like
A little bit. He told me you were gonna like let me know, but the foundational
yeah,
like
yeah.
principles of what he told me was basically like we rent out duplexes, and what that
Yeah.
actually means is
It-
sell, different things, and then we use the duplexes to clean up the money. I think, you and I'll sign some kind of contract with like a percentage or whatever that I'll get for whatever we're doing, and then
we don't sign no papers, homie, because we don't want no paperwork. We don't want no.
oh, okay. So it's just like a verbal agreement then.
Yeah. And like your boy told me, I'm true. So when we make a deal, that's what it's gonna be.
All right,
I don't
sounds
have
good.
time for bullshit. I'm trying to get people in on this that I really want to try to make some money, and honestly, that aren't gonna run their fucking mouth. That's like a big thing I'm looking for.
You're telling me that you're paying for all of your luxurious life fucking extravagances
Yeah.
by hiring people,
Hmm.
giving them a verbal agreement that you're going to pay them, and then not paying them for selling drugs for you, and then you're laundering it through a trailer, and then you're just keeping it all under the guise of not signing paperwork?
Yeah, so I got behind on some bets. Like I've been placing a lot of bets on football games, and I really just been losing my ass, man. I mean, I'm talking about just losing my ass, and I needed to come up with a lot of money quick, and this was the only way I could think about. So, my
Hey, I don't even know you anymore, my guy.
well, dude, like, I mean, I gotta do what I gotta do, man. Like, I gotta pay these debts off, man. Like, these people will get paid, they'll get their money. Like, I just need some more time, man. That's all.
Yeah, so that's how the conversation with Jake went.
Okay. Yikes.
And see. Yikes. Oh,
That was interesting.
yeah, we went a little bit over, but I think we were vibing that one. I feel like it needed to it was a story. It needed to unpack.
Yeah, it needed to unwind a little bit.
Hmm.
I don't really have. Oh, so check this out. So let me tell you this real quick. So this Saturday, I'm going to a drum and bass DJ party in Atlanta, and I am so excited.
A drum and bass.
Yeah, so it's drum and bass is a form of like underground. I hate saying techno, but it's a
Mhm.
form of techno
Okay.
music, if you will. And so DJs, they have DJs come over from like the UK, like Australia, all these different places, and they have them all year long, but they have one big one at the end of the year called Jungle Bells, where it's basically because it's around Christmas, hence the Jungle Bells. I had to tell my boss like before I started this new job, I was like, hey, dude, so we have inventory on Saturday. It's mandatory and you have to be there. So like I tell my boss, I'm like, once I realized that I have tickets the same day as inventory. However, I bought these tickets back in July. So it was
Mm.
like, dude, and I've only been working this job like maybe a month. So I've had these tickets for a hot minute.
Uh-huh.
So when I realized that they were on the same day, I had to text my boss and was like, hey, dude, this is the situation. I've got, tickets to this thing, blah, blah, blah. It's on the same day. However, I am going to come in and work, but I'm not going to be able to stay the entire time because the way they're thinking the inventory, the way everybody else said inventory is going to take all fucking day. It's like one of those 7 a.m. to whatever all day type thing.
Mhm.
So I gotta leave because I gotta go down, check into my hotel and all that type of shit, right? So today I come back from making a delivery and my boss's boss pulled me into this little side office. They first of all they called for me on the walkie-talkie because I was way in the back of the warehouse. And they called for me and they're like, hey, yeah, can you tell Jarvis to come up front? And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what the? So I get up there and he's like, yeah, man, come in here with me for a minute. I'm like, what the fuck? So I go in there, like, okay, so what did I do? And they're like, no, you didn't do anything, man. He's like, so remember you were asking me about that inventory thing? I was like, yeah. He said, you needed time off, blah, blah. And he was like, yeah, man, this, don't tell anybody about it, blah, 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 because it's a mandatory. So people like tried to get off for this day, like a while back. So he's basically saying, you're coming into work, right? I'm gonna let you leave, but just don't tell nobody until you leave,
Mhm.
type thing. And it was just kind of funny because the way they like cornered me in this office and shit, and I was just like, what the fuck is going on, man? But yeah, so that was just so basically they're telling me that I'm gonna should be good with it.
Mm.
I mean, because I can't really be refunded on the tickets. So it's like, and I didn't know, and also like I'm missing something else too because I got to work on Saturday.
Mm.
So I'm like, I can't miss this other thing because I got a lot of money tied up into it. So
Mhm.
I would say that's probably the most relevant shit I got going right now because it was just funny because I thought maybe I had a customer had complained on me or some shit or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah. So.
Well, I was at the beginning, I thought you said on Saturdays, but it's just once, like, is it like once a month or like,
Well, like the inventory or
yeah, yeah, yeah.
well, no, it's just they do it once a year, but it happens to be on
Uh,
this Saturday.
I see. I
Which
thought you said on Saturdays, so I was like,
yeah,
oh,
my
every
bad.
Saturday you have to do inventory. So then it seemed like not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it's once a year and it's like people have been trying to get off for months, I see now. But
Yeah,
that's good
so
you got it off at least.
yeah. So he was and my boss is super cool. Let me say that. My boss is super cool, but it was just like it was just kind of an odd thing. I was like, what the fuck? What did I do? I didn't run into anybody. I was like, I don't.
I didn't run into anybody.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't, not this week. I didn't. No, I'm just kidding. But so yeah, that's kind of been like, that's been bothering me because I had been holding it in for a couple of weeks
Mm.
once I realized that it was the same day. And I was just like, how the fuck am I going to say this to my boss? So one day I was actually going to physically talk to him and tell him, but I didn't see him the one day that I actually kind of like had the kahunas to be like, all right, dude, this is what's up. He wasn't there, and it was like, all right, cool. So I just sent him this long ass text message. And he didn't text me till the next day, and he was like, I'm gonna talk to my boss about it. And I was like, okay. All
Yeah,
right.
texting tone is the worst because it,
Yeah, I was like, is that a yes or a no? Like, what
yeah.
the fuck is that,
Oh,
bro?
oh.
Yeah. So I would say that's probably the most relevant thing I guess that happened to me today. So
All right. Well, there's a couple of things because we could pull from the techno concert
oh,
itself or from some of the rest of that. So I'll let you initiate.
Man, so like I've been waiting all year for this party. Like it's so huge. There's gonna be so many DJs that I want to see. Like there's so many Hospital Records DJs that are gonna be there. So have I showed you the tattoo? Like, dude, check this out. So I've got a tattoo that's got the tattoo of the. It's got the label, my favorite label, which is Hospital Records, and most of the DJs are gonna be there at this party. I'm so stoked, dude. Like,
Dude,
have you seen the flyer online? He just released a complete lineup, like maybe like a few days ago.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't see that, but I will tell you one thing. I've been making so many bracelets.
So many bracelets?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got hella bracelets ready for this.
Dude, you should post up at the party and sell them because people will
Oh
buy
no,
them.
oh no, I'm not selling them.
Wait, you're wearing them.
Well, I'm gonna wear these ones that cover my whole arms.
I was gonna say that's quite a lot, man. Like, how, like, how are you? How? I mean, how many is that?
200.
Why so many though?
Guys, I'm so excited. I've been looking forward to this for weeks. But I got like I'm gonna say like 500 more that I'm gonna give them to everybody. I'm gonna make sure every single person has one.
So you just gonna hand them out. So is that what you've been doing the last like 3 days? You just been cracking out and just making bracelets? That's what you, dude. I've
Yeah,
been
that's why I've
calling
been seeing this
you
set list.
and calling you, trying to talk to you about this party. See if you seen the lineup. See if you were going because you never said yes or no. I don't know, dude. Like,
Yes, definitely yes. I thought you definitely knew that yes, I am going. I'm fucking hyped about this shit.
okay, well, I mean, I wasn't sure, dude, because the last time I talked to you about it, you were kind of like, man, I don't really know if I'm gonna go. Like, I kind of really don't have the money, and so I was actually, dude, please tell me you didn't spend. Like, how much did you spend on the stuff to make those things?
That's not important.
Do you already have your ticket?
I thought I could buy it at the door.
Well, yeah, but it's like an extra $10 at the door, and you were telling me recently that you money was kind of tight, so I was just I was basically calling you to tell you that I had an extra ticket if you want to buy it for the
I
low.
do. I do.
Okay, because I'm just looking out for you, just because I know you know what I'm saying. Like, yeah, that's a lot of fucking bracelets you got there. But anyway, so I figured, cool, you were literally the first person I thought of to call about this ticket. So if you want, you could just Venmo me the cheese. We'll be good.
You're a good brother.
Yeah, I know. I appreciate that. Like I try to look out. I try to look out for those. And this is gonna be a dope ass party, man. Do you?
Wait, hang on. I just want to get really real with you for a second. Because you just said you try to look out for those, but I'm your only brother. And you're my big brother, and I don't want to be categorized as like just one of those, like with all the other people that you're just our friends with, that like you take care of. Because I know you take care of the people that you love, but I'm your brother.
But see, and that's true. You are my brother. But what that say? It's just a statement that people say. You got to take care of those, like those who have your back, those who are your loved ones. It could be like a bunch of different things. Like,
Well, I
man,
guess
Hey, look, I know you're my little bro, and everything, and like I said, that's why you were the first person I thought about for this ticket.
yeah, because I made you a bracelet for special for you.
I know, but I appreciate that, but I only want to wear one of them. I don't want to wear I don't want to wear hundreds of them like you. That's your thing.
I made you so many because I thought we could be matching. I thought it could be like when we were little and you were 3 and I was 2 and mom used to dress us up in those matching dinosaur outfits. I thought it would be like that only with bracelets at this super awesome party that we're both so excited about.
Well, I tell you what, I can't really do all the bracelet things because that's just isn't that gonna leave like a rash down your arm from all the sweat when those things are rubbing up and down your arm? Like,
I
have you
already
thought
have
about
a
that?
rash. Yeah, I already have that.
You already have a rash, so okay, so why would I want to get a rash? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, because I thought like maybe on day 1 we could have matching bracelets and then on day 2 we could have matching rashes.
We already had that when we both had chicken pox when we were a kid that time. What were we like? I think I was like 6 and you were 5 or something like that.
Yeah.
We both got chicken pox, man. Yeah, so
I just always wanted to be like you, bro. Like you got chicken pox. I wanted chicken pox. Now I do. I got a rash. I want you to have a rash.
So you literally knew that I had chicken pox and you decided to rub your face all on me and rub your hands and then rub your face and touch you. See, who does that? Who
You're my
does
big
that?
bro. I love you. I just always, I just always wanted to be you, like when we were little and like when when you were 8 and I was 7 and that person pantsed you at school and so then I pantsed myself at school.
Yeah, I remember that. I do remember that. I tried to forget that because it was embarrassing because the underwear that I was wearing, they were pink. But so I
Yeah, I
just
remember I accidentally pantsed my own underwear too.
yeah, that's true.
Okay.
That was pretty damn funny. It was pretty damn funny. And I always kind of wondered what was was that you had like a little bit of like collection just kind of like right on the back. It was like a little I always wondered. I always wanted to ask you about that. It was
If it
I
was
mean, I wasn't like
it was poop.
so is that what it was?
Yeah, it was poop.
What? I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at you. Like, why did you shit yourself? Like, what happened?
Well, so fine. If you must know, what happened was that you got pantsed and then it made me really mad. So then I was like fuming. And as I was like clenched up with all of my anger,
You shit
I pooped a
yourself?
little. But then when I went to pants myself, I didn't mean to pull down the underwear too. So then when the underwear came down and there was poop, it was all by accident, and that's it all comes back to wearing these matching bracelets with me so that
Oh.
we have matching rashes because I pooped myself for you.
Bro. So, you know what, man? Like, here's the thing. I love you. You are my bro. We've been through a lot of shit together. And yes, you did. You did poop yourself.
Literal shit.
Which I was not aware of, but I appreciate you pooping yourself, but I can't do the bracelets, but what I'll do is how about if I don't know, maybe how about if we hang out one day this week and then we go and do that what is that stuff you do? Is it LARPing? Is that what it is?
Yep, that's what it is.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll go watch some of that with you. How about that?
Wait, I made you all these bracelets and I spent hours and hours and hundreds of dollars doing it and for you to match me and you just want to go LARP together for one day and not even hang out at the concert?
Well, no, I figured we were did you miss the whole part about me telling you that I had a ticket for you?
Oh, well, just now when you were saying what you wanted to do to make up for the bracelets thing, you didn't mention doing the concert together.
We already talked about that part.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna give me the ticket and then make me go away like that time when I was 11 and you were 12 and I showed up at that movie that you were at and I had a ticket and then you made me sit by myself.
Dude, because I was trying to hang out with my friends and you were kind of, I don't know, you were just being super annoying. So I just was like, fucking go hang out over here and do your own thing. Cause you were kind of being a little bit like a little dick. I don't know. Maybe that's what it was.
Okay, okay. Well, I know that now I'm 34 and you're 35 and it's not the same as back then, but I just thought maybe that was your intention with the concert was that you were just gonna give me a ticket and then make me go sit by myself, basically.
Bro, that's not the case. I've literally been trying to get a hold of you for several days, but you've been fucking doing them I'm sorry, doing those bracelets. I'm
Rude.
gonna wear one of them, man. I think they look cool. I just think you
Ooh.
got too many on your arm.
You're gonna wear one? Okay, so do you want to wear the one that says "My little bro's the best," or do you want to wear the one that says "Best big bro," or do you want to wear the one that says "My bro shit himself for me," or do you want to wear? I got so many. You want to hear more?
No, I think I'm gonna cap it at my little bro shit himself for me.
That's the one you want? That's a
Yeah.
good. That's a good one.
Yeah,
You
cause
can't trade it. You can't trade it with somebody else.
it's not scratch and sniff, is it? Okay. Cause I know you. That's the type of shit that you'll do. You'll take it and yeah.
I
And
can't
it'll
believe I
be
didn't think of that.
Yeah. Remember that time? You remember that time when I walked in, you had like farted but didn't say anything about it. And I walked in the room, just you crop dusted the shit out of me. And then like, remember it started making my eyes water and I was like, like, yeah, you remember that shit.
Yeah, that was the time when you were 16, I was 15.
Yeah, exactly. And so I don't put anything past you. You love to like fart and shit and do all this type of stuff and throw. Remember when we were kids, you used to literally throw your shit at me when we were kids. And I would have to bob and weave that shit. So
Yeah,
literally bob and weave it.
I think it started when I was 1 and you were 2 and we had a bath together and I pooped in the bath. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. It like floated up to the top and I kept swishing the water so it would float back over by where you were at. That was
Yeah,
pretty damn.
yeah, yeah.
Even then, I remember thinking, damn, that's really disgusting.
But maybe next year I'll make you a scratch and sniff.
You probably will, you fuck. No. I don't want any, after this year, there'll be no more bracelets. This is the last bracelet.
What?
Yeah.
This just went downhill so fast for me.
No, what my ass. There's no more bracelets after this one. I feel like after that, there's no telling what you'll do. I don't know. But because you like to play a lot of jokes and pranks and shit. So yeah, just the way you smile and the way you talk, I have to rethink everything that you say because there's always some kind of hidden connotation in there. So.
All right. Well, I'm gonna wear my bracelet that says "Best little bro ever."
Yeah, you said you're gonna wear all them damn things you got on your arms.
Oh, my skin. It's coming off.
See, yeah, look at that. Like your circulation, it's like cutting your circulation off. You got so many of them.
Okay.
Look how your hands are all swollen up and shit. Look at that.
I can't get this one off.
Yeah, because you got too many damn bracelets on.
Uh,
Look at you, dude. See, you have to cut some of them off. But here, let me cut some of them off. Hold on a second.
okay.
Dude, look at all that shit. All these damn fucking.
Wait,
How many
don't cut that one. Don't cut that one. That one's special.
So
That one.
you've
Did
got
you even
6
read
of the
it?
same one on your arm. You literally have 6 of the same one on your arm.
I know, cause did you even read it? It's my favorite one.
What does that say? My bro is the best big bro. You
Oh
don't
no,
know?
not that one. Not that one's basically so dumb. The one that says my mom recorded my shit in the bathtub when I was 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't cut that one. That is pretty. That is. Yeah, that was the infamous floating shit moment, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
some of them I get real specific.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for inviting me to this.
Now that I mean, dude, that goes without saying, bro. You know you're gonna be the first person I invite.
Thanks for buying my ticket for me.
No, I didn't say I was buying your fucking ticket.
Ah, too bad. Scene.
Yeah. Coolio. I
Ah.
like that. That was cool.
That was fun. I'm thinking like the plur thing, you know?
The what?
You know, plur?
Oh yeah. I like it how it jumps from starting with one thing and then jumped in from like one part of that scene into boom, now we're talking about this, and then boom, now we're talking about this, and then we kind of ride that one out a little bit.
Yeah, true. It was like a similar kind of structure, only instead of actually jumping to a new scene, it was more like topic following, which was fun. And I think that like my goal is usually how can we make this conversation involve whatever thing we've set up. So like we set up that we're brothers and I got all these bracelets on, but then like what else fucking matters? Because nobody cares about my bracelets unless they fucking matter, right? So it's always fun to like explore that reality a little bit, I think.
Yeah, I think it's kind of cool. Like, I think like the cool thing about improv is like you really like can get into like a groove and then it just starts. Sometimes I feel like it can take a moment to get there, but then
Yeah.
like when you get there, it's it's solid.
Right. 'Cause
Yeah.
you gotta take a minute to set up your like base reality, right? Like what is the world that we're in right now?
Right.
Then once that's set, like where are we, who are we, what are we doing? Then you get to explore, and that's like the fun part.
Yeah, I think that's what I like about it. It's being able to just play off of things, because you could just take them so many places. So I think for me, sometimes it's hard to kind of like slow it down because my brain goes 1,000 miles a minute, so I feel like it'll just be it's almost shooting off more things than I can say. So
Same, dude. Same. You and me both. But yeah, no, this was a fun episode. I like the talking about things that are relevant to us, and I hope that the people listening are like hearing things that they can relate to a little bit and starting to get to know us better. Yeah, because I think my roommate just stubbed his toe. I think he might be dying. Oh no. Oh, he made a high pitched squealing
I was gonna
sound.
say, is he gonna bleed out or
Yeah, no, I don't think he's gonna bleed out, but he did squeal.
okay? All right, cool.
All right, all right. We'll close this bad boy out. So today, we got into a little bit more shit pants and
Yeah, that's two in a row. I love the shit pants talk.
shit pants shooting the shark.
There's not enough shit pants talk.
There's
Not
never enough
enough.
shit pants. Everyone who's listening, thank you so much for tuning in again. I'm Zoe,
I'm Jarvis.
and this has been Shooting the Shit Pants. Shooting the shit, whatever you want to call it. Tune in next week for another fun episode. We're excited to have you all, and thank you.
Y'all take it easy.
Bye.
Bang.
Bye.